Greetings, adventurers, and welcome to Double Advantage D&D Show, where half of us have no idea what's going on at any given moment. It is complete and utter chaos, and guess what? We love it. I am your lovely Dungeon Master John, and along with me are my beautiful friends. Let's get them introduced, starting with the one and only Mr. Blazing Torchic.
Hello everybody, my name is Blazing Torchic, and in this lovely campaign I play Melon Sakura, the Wood Elf Rogue. He's got his lovely psychic knives, his helmet, his ability to now teleport, and he also has detachable tongue. And yeah, I see absolutely nothing wrong with my current set at the moment.
Nothing at all.
As he eats his British cake.
As he eats his Battenberg. Alright,
That's
that's totally fucked up. Bryce, take it away before I commit a crime against the British people.
What's going on, guys? BryceKrispie 94 here. I play Volstagg, the Forgotten, half-orc druid, lightning powers, wild shape, carry on.
My wayward son. And last but certainly not least, Sam.
Happy Guy Fawkes Day, everybody. I'm Sam. And I play Owen, a dwarf paladin. And he's old and sad.
Aren't we all, to a certain degree, realistically?
Truly.
Old and
Well,
sad.
I'm only 18.
Listen, buddy.
My life.
Listen,
Okay.
buddy. You'll get there. It's okay.
Okay,
We all,
Maybe
okay,
18 for the rest of my
child.
life, I don't know what you're talking about.
we all become Owen at some point, okay?
Yeah, or you die.
Or you die.
I became Owen 3 days ago.
That's a record. That's got to be some kind of record. But
Shit you not, I was in the bathroom at work like Tuesday, and I look in the mirror and I just see like this gray streak through my hair, and I'm like, yeah, that's pretty on par.
so that's on par for the course.
Yeah, I'm just like,
And
no.
I don't know if we're allowed. Yeah, we could say it, I guess. If it's not, you're on call, which is also
I am,
not,
yeah.
which is also not helpful for your current.
That's where the gray streak came from.
Yeah, it actually they put you on call, and it grows immediately through the streak. It's hilarious. But welcome to Double Advantage. I lost my entire train of thought. Go check out all the links down below in the description. They all make great content and music and videos and Twitch shit. I don't fucking know. I'm losing my train of thought out here. It's early for me, guys. Leave me alone.
It's me. I'm the musician. No. that's
Yes,
Sam.
right.
I'm the streamer.
And Torchic is a model.
I also paint minis.
Oh no, not the.
Just realized my mic was muted.
Thank
No.
God.
I'm not going to do that again.
Last but certainly not least, special shout out to the artists of the show, Renny, Texas, Mitch, Ninja, Carl, Uber. Without them, this would not be possible. We love them, give them the love that they deserve. And yeah, before we get started, does anybody have anything else that they would like to add? All right, Happy Guy Fawkes Day.
Oh, that does mean the dog might be loud. Apologies, people listening at home, if you hear a dog. Fireworks plus dogs is never a good thing.
But the dog is a good thing, and if
The
you
dog
see
is a
him-
good thing.
If you see him, he is great. Anyway.
Well, I think this...
Yeah, it's fine. Also, don't ask. That's where the door's always been. So let's go ahead and get into the next installment of Double Advantage. In the last arc for these adventurers, the Lightbreakers, they had recently returned from their individual quest of self-discovery and found themselves once again in the city of Snowcaster, where they decided to throw themselves a little soiree to reunite with all of the friends that they had made along the way, along their journeys. The Woodvines, Willowgin, Creed, Thybrit, Goldress, Lotus, all of these people that they have met in their pseudo-home for the time being, gathered together, had a night of just sitting down, relaxing, conversing, and partying, until the entire city succumbed to a massive earthquake that had been originated from the Taragos area and potentially in relation to the volcano known as Quiverbast. Upon learning this information, Volstagg immediately had concerns for Tarago, another place in which he had grown fond of over the last 6 months of his self-discovery, and the group, alongside Alan, was tasked by Baron Xavier Lotus to go to the village of Losai, a place in which Volstagg had already wished to visit to, one, aid the people who may have had a harder time with this earthquake, and to initiate negotiations between the Ember Maiden and the Thorian Empire. Along their journey, they had a few conversations with Owen, got to know him a little bit more, his muddled and depressing past, and got to once again fight alongside him against some shambling mounds that had snuck up upon them during Owen's watch. And that led into more travel to Tarragos, meeting with Juniper, the Wavemaker, and a familiar face whom Owen immediately disregarded as someone who just yells at people in streets trying to get their attention. But after spending some time in Tarragos, you made your way up to the village of Losai, where eventually the land turned dry, arid, and the ground was cracked, and as you approached the village itself, you could see through the cracks lava, bubbling, steaming, and larger pools spattered throughout, the thatched roofs, some buildings burnt, some currently on fire, and the entire village left empty, quiet. And from the sides of these lava pools, Volstagg, you begin to see these giant arms come out of the lava and claw their way out to reveal these large forms of molten rock and magma with pieces of it already hardened and some of it still bright orange and red steaming about. And these giant fists that are just, with every second, they solidify and then get hot again, and then solidify and get hot again. And the smell that emanates from them is sulfurous and almost burns your chest to breathe. And that is where we will roll initiative. So, let's
baby.
get into
Do this.
this.
You know, I have a dice tray for a reason.
Why not just roll on the desk
I'll
and
take
lose the
that.
dice?
Woo! Let's
I'll
go,
take
baby.
Okay.
I will
so
also take that.
Oh, the dog is
So,
going a bit
what we
ballistic.
will be doing is we will be figuring out positioning. And so this is the battlefield that we are portrayed with at the current moment. And there are two creatures on either side, Volstagg, as you had seen them, and now the two of you have also seen them rise from the pits. And so, let's figure out positioning. So, where would you all have been in the relation to everything? If you were to not have known where they were, which I probably shouldn't have shown you, but hey, it's fine.
Honestly, I think about right there, smack dab in the middle, because then we stroll into the town.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
walked in and saw it just empty, the cracked earth, the burned trees, the buildings on fire, and the pools of
Yeah.
lava.
Pools of lava. Yeah, I'd probably try to not be close to any pools of lava, so around there.
Okay, we'll just keep it then. Unless, Sakudo, you have a different place you would like to be.
No, that feels like about where I would be.
Okay. Cool. So, with that, we'll get into initiative. So, I'm going to roll, so forgive me. Okay. Alright. So, we'll go down the line. 25 to 20. Oh. That's not good. Okay.
I don't like that.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Well, Sakudo has a fucking +6 to initiative.
Plus 5.
Yeah, +5. Okay, so 20 to 15.
19.
17.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I
okay.
rolled a 19. I have a 0 dexterity.
So, Alan,
Good roll.
what did you roll?
19.
Sakudo?
17.
17. Okay. All right. Okay. And then Volstagg, what'd you get?
I got 13.
Cool. Alrighty. So, with that, as the creatures made of pure lava begin to rise up and almost kind of like this swirling fire, but also this sturdy rock combination. Owen, you are the first to act.
Ooh, let's go, baby. Yeah. Ooh. I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do. I guess I'll have my halberd equipped, or yeah, I guess we're gonna get cornered pretty quickly. Do they look like lumbering? Do they look like big and slow?
Make a quick insight check.
Okay. Insight 19.
All right, on a 19 insight, they appear to be pretty. Yeah, they don't seem to be the fastest creatures you've encountered.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I guess I'll just go for an attack with my short sword, well, with my shield equipped.
All right,
On the one closest to me, yeah.
All right, so 5, 10, 15, 20, right there. Alrighty, go for it.
Okay. Oof. Okay, that's a 10.
Yeah, that misses.
Yeah, for sure. I guess I will attack
Yeah, it
again.
does.
All right, go for it.
That's a natural 20.
Oh, okay, starting off strong.
Jesus Christ.
That's what we like to
Okay.
see. That's what we like to see. All right, go for it.
Okay. So, yeah, I guess I'll use a divine smite.
Alrighty, and could you also break this down by damage type for me? That way, I just understand what's going on.
Yeah. So all smite damage is going to be radiant.
Okay. And then the regular sword damage as well. I assume. Yeah.
Yep. I'm just marking all my spell slots and everything.
You're good. And you all did get a long rest, so you guys have all your maximum stuff right now.
Nice, nice. Okay, so that'll be. It'll be double damage on everything, right?
Double dice, yeah. So
Okay.
so 2d6 plus your strength.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
then all that stuff.
Okay. That's gonna be 12 slashing damage,
12 slashing damage. Okay.
and then it'll be. Oh my god. Oh my god! I rolled 7, 6, 8, 8.
Oh,
Oh.
So that's 16, 22, 29, and then, yeah, 29 radiant damage because that's not added to strength, right?
29. Yep. 29 radiant damage. Okay, so you run up.
Jesus.
You try to slash down. You hit, and it feels like metal on stone. Just, like you feel as if your blade might have chipped, like if you would have gone any harder. And you're like, okay. You reevaluate, and you see a small little section in between where the lava like color, the glow is emanating. You just shink right in between, and as you pierce through, as you're going in, the sword doesn't seem to do as much as you thought it would. But then you pulse through your divine energy, and the thing lights up like a fucking firecracker. And it takes a pretty hefty chunk, but you do make the acknowledgement that the sword didn't do too much.
Yeah. Okay. So I've used my action and my bonus action for attack. On my free action, I'll yell to my teammates, and I'll say, "Oh, what would I say?" I'm thinking. Try not to get too physical with them, and then turn.
And as you say that, actually, when you hit the creature, you do take an additional 2 points of fire damage. As the second you release the blade, the hole that you left just bursts out in flames, leaching out towards you.
Okay, checks out. Cool, very cool.
Is that your turn then?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, it is now the lava elemental's turn.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So, it is the one that Alwyn just attacked.
Oh, yeah.
Which is very awesome. And you know what we're gonna do here? We're just gonna keep it very simple. It is going to make 2 slam attacks against you with its big, meaty fist. And as it is beginning to swing at you, it is covered in like a hard, heavy, dark stone. But right as it makes or is about to hit you, or not hit you, it glows red hot. Just
Oh, cool.
bashes into you. So here comes the first attack on you.
Here comes the bad news.
I don't think that's gonna hit actually, but let's check. 19 to hit.
I'm a 20 AC, baby.
Motherfucker! All right. Second attack though is going to be a 21.
Ah.
So
Yeah.
let's go ahead and see what we got here.
Go ahead and take your damage.
Yep. All right. So it is going to be. Where's my shit? Okay. That is 12 points of. Well, I should do it separately, actually. So that is 5 points of bludgeoning and
Okay.
7 points of fire.
Okay.
That goes to you as it hits you, and it's like a fucking boulder. But as it hits you and like you kind of lean into it, it like begins to melt as well, like leach onto you, and then pulls away, leaving some of the molten lava on your armor. And with that, let's see.
Could I yell one last thing?
Sure.
Definitely don't get physical.
So with that, yeah. Actually, let's see. Okay, yeah. So, because of its molten form, it can enter your space. And when it does, you take.
An opportunity attack.
I mean,
No, it doesn't.
yeah, no. You take 5 points of fire damage as it enters your space. As it's just kind of like crawling up you. You're not like grappled or anything. It's just in your space. And then, so you take the damage. And you are now on fire.
Man.
So, you can eliminate that with an action. And until you do, you will take more damage.
Okay.
Alright, cool. Sakura.
Yeah, super cool. Super fucking
Wow, Alwyn is going through the ringer.
Well, you said don't get physical.
Yeah, no, I.
It said don't get physical, so I'm gonna take that advice and keep my distance.
Okay.
I'm gonna move down so the building is blocking the line of sight between me and the other elemental.
So, like right here?
Yeah,
Or just
right
straight
there.
down? Right there, exactly. Okay.
Right there. And I am just going to start throwing knives at the elemental that is engulfed Alwyn.
Sounds good. Go ahead and make
I
your
do
attacks.
believe I have sneak attack first one.
Yes, you would.
Yeah, because Alwyn's within 5 feet. Very much within 5 feet.
Yes.
That's a natural 1. So that misses.
Wait. Oh, wait, you don't have advantage. I was going to say, I was like, wait, how?
No, I don't have advantage.
Awesome.
And
Cool.
the second knife, which would do considerably less. Ooh, let's hope these have a low AC. 12.
No, that misses. You just go and and you watch as it's unnervingly fast in its movement. Like it flickers like fire, but it's sturdy like rock. And so you throw both your daggers and it just dodges both of them.
Wow.
Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Question. Go. Now the other see me.
Okay, cool. So, you watch as up next is the other elemental's turn. And Volstagg, you look over in the corner of your eye, you see this creature engulf Awen. You turn to the other side and you see another creature rise up and then immediately fall back into the lava.
Uh-oh. I don't like that.
and you watch.
I don't like that at
You
all.
watch as it disappears, and you're looking around, and you feel the ground beneath you rumble as it.
Nah.
burrows up
Oh!
It just
Hello
goes-
there, mister.
And bursts through. And what it is going to do? Oh God, my throat. It is going to. Actually, no. I take it back. It doesn't go there.
So they burrow?
It goes here. They do have a burrow.
Okay.
It goes right here.
No.
And then in a 20-foot cube, which is, I believe that. Yep. I need both of you to make dexterity saving throws, please.
Oh, yes. I will gladly make a dex
Hold
save,
on.
bro. Hold on. All is not lost. 15? Yeah, 15.
15 just beats it.
I don't think Bryce beats it.
No? Okay, cool. This is fun. All right,
Got
so
beat.
Damn,
Uh,
and I just rolled a nat 20, dude. Fuck.
You rolled a nat 20,
Yeah.
and then I rolled 1, 3, 6.
I
So-
literally have already taken all the good rolls for the session.
So Sakura, you take no damage because of evasion. And so with that, Volstagg, you watch as it burrows up from the ground and then immediately slams both of its fists to the side onto the ground, and from underneath the two of you, this explosion of rock and fire just emanates upwards. Sakura, you take no damage. I'm not quite sure how that works thematically, but that's just how it goes. And so, Bryce, you are going to take. I'm gonna have to.
So do I start making my
outsource.
new character now?
Yeah,
That's already how I feel,
Yeah.
dude.
You could just let me know like what feats and stuff you take. I'm pretty much okay
Yeah.
with any race, realistically. And any class also works. Just let me know.
Hey,
Um,
pick Aarakocra so you can fucking fly away from here.
That's yes. Oh, damage is not looking good. That's okay. And so you take 16 points of fire damage and 6
Yikes.
points of bludgeoning damage for a total of 22.
Okay.
So you want to know something fun about this fight is that one of my reactionary spells, Hellish Rebuke, fucking is fire damage.
But you have the one for your channel divinity.
Yeah, I have that one, but I'd like
So-
to have a spell that does damage.
No, I know. You could try
speaking-
it.
Speaking of Rebuke the Violent, I am going to do a Rebuke the Violent as the reaction.
Alrighty. And so it's a wisdom save, right?
Yeah, so he did 22
22 points of damage.
Okay, so he does a wisdom save.
Wisdom saver takes 11.
Yep.
That's cocked. That's a 15.
Ooh, 14's my spell save, so he takes 11.
So, wait, but he succeeded.
Yeah, you take half.
But I'm already taking half of Volstagg's damage. Oh, wait, do I take all of Volstagg's damage if I fail?
Yeah,
Oh, shit. I did not know that.
yeah.
Hold on, I want to check that because that shit's crazy. I like that.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's it called again?
Rebuke Violent.
You gave him another 2 screws.
Yeah, it's Radiant.
Rebuke the Violent.
The only note I have written down right now is prepare new character.
Oh, shit. Yeah, on successful save, it takes half as much. That's crazy.
No, it's super good, dude.
cool.
I love Paladin.
Wait, what did you say, Bryce?
I said the only note I have written down right now is prep new character.
Yeah. It's going to be fun. Lots of opportunities. Okay, so we got that. The movement did that for its thing.
I'm just gonna be a bugbear barbarian.
Ooh, I like that idea.
From one tank to another. All right, Volstagg, it is your turn as you are questioning everything in your life.
So since I can now feel my skin burning,
Yeah.
for my action, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Fire Shield, the chill version. So now I am
Ooh.
resistant to fire.
So now you're
Ooh.
yourself. The chill shield is you're covered in ice, right?
Yes. Yeah, that's how we decided.
That's
to
how
do
we
it
decided to
thematically.
do it because it's worded terribly.
Yeah.
All right, so Volstagg,
It's
you know how
cold
these
fire.
cold fire. Yeah, fuck you. Like thanks, wizards. So you just have this spiky
No, cold fire's
icy
real.
armor. It's so funny to me though that they worded it that way.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, cold fire is real though.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's like how old travel like fireplace or old travel fridges worked, like in RVs and stuff.
Interesting.
I don't know how cold flame works, but I know that it's real because on my RV it was like cold flame, do not touch. I was like, oh, okay.
All right.
Interesting.
I feel like flame, do not touch, is also good.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like
Hey,
cold
this
flame.
is still hot. This is still hot.
Yeah, my 1974 Ford travel went out of its way to let me know that it was cold. So
Yeah.
Nice.
All
All right, so action fire shield.
And then let's see here. I'm going to draw clarity.
Okay.
I'm gonna yell Calisay.
Huh?
And I'm gonna run 30 feet away.
Okay.
valid.
Very valid.
Valid.
All right, which direction? Over here towards Alwyn or the
Away
other
from
way?
scary fire things.
Okay. All your movement?
All my movement.
5, 10, 15, 20,
Opportunity.
25, 30. All right.
Yeah,
yes,
they'll get an opportunity
opportunity
attack on me.
attack for sure. Yeah, that's 18 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
All right, cool. So check the damage. Okay. So that's 7 points of bludgeoning and
Okay.
7 points of fire.
Okay, so the fire is halved.
Yep.
To 6? No, that
3.
4. 3?
Yeah, round down.
Okay, and then it takes 2d8 cold damage since
Yes,
it hit
yes,
me with
yes.
a melee attack.
Yes, yes, yes.
So let me grab a couple d8s here.
All right,
Yeah,
all right.
that
all right.
spell sounds fucking awesome for this encounter.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
it's
do
super
you know what
sick.
else sounds awesome? Tidal wave.
Ooh.
Don't
Yeah.
have that.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, no,
8.
I don't got shit, bro.
8 points of damage. Okay.
Yes.
So
Of cold damage, I don't know if that matters.
it technically doesn't, but actually no, it does. So because it takes cold damage, you watch as the second it hits you, the ice crystals shoot into it and immediately melt, and you watch as the body immediately begins to, instead of harden like the what you've seen between the flame and the solid rock, it begins to crystallize.
Ooh.
And as it crystallizes, its speed is reduced by 20 feet until the end of its next turn. So it has crystallized and is like it's moving kind of in a cracked. It's kind of scary now as it moves in like a weird flickery but like kind of cracked motion, like a haunted doll or something. With that, Owen, there's a motherfucker in your space.
Yeah, he's all up in my shit. I'm reading through all my spells again to see if there's something I can do.
Oh, as my free action as I'm running away, I just wanted to yell back to them, don't worry, I have a plan.
Oh shit. There we go.
As I'm running away.
I have a plan. I have a plan.
Yeah.
My plan is to leave you the fuck here to die.
Okay, Alright, I guess I'm just gonna be on fire for this turn.
Yep, no, that's completely valid.
Because I got shit to do now, because you say you have a plan. So I'm gonna run
It's partially inspired by you.
southward near
By the way, at the start of your turn, you take 1 point of fire damage.
1 point of fire. Okay. See, we chilling with that shit. I'm off of 69.
Oh, I'll let you take 1 more damage if you want.
No, it's I went past it now.
Oh, damn.
I didn't want to let you know just in case you wanted to be like, haha, now, yeah.
Alright.
But I'm going to cast Hold Person on the elemental in the middle
Okay.
as I'm running south towards Sakura. Going to use this building as cover as well.
Let me check something. What does cold
It
person?
might-
I'm just trying to see
Oh.
what the spell text says.
Yeah, it's
paralyzed.
yeah.
So you go ahead and you cast Hold Person.
Yep.
And it has no effect.
Oh, Because it's not humanoid, huh?
And it is also immune to paralysis.
Bruh! Well, say goodbye to my second level spell slot.
So you hold out your hand and try to hold it, and you don't feel anything take hold.
God. All right. Well, cool. Yeah. Fuck. Guess that's my turn.
Gulp.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, cool. So that is the original lava elemental's turn. Let's see, what do we want to do here? Yeah, I think. Yeah, it's I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a 6 total.
All right, so a failure. So you immediately take.
My God, dude, this is
wait.
fucking bad news.
Yeah, this ain't going too hot.
You're not supposed to die before I can complete my plan.
You immediately
On the contrary,
take.
DM, I think it's going very hot.
One
Lol,
nice.
lol, 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 lol.
You take 16 points of fire damage, and
Holy
you are
fucking
engulfed.
shit.
So you are now grappled and restrained inside the creature.
Okay then.
So yeah, that's its action. The
Okay.
damage.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Yeah. No, that's good. Sakura.
We kind of fucked. Huh.
Yeah, this is bad news.
I think I'm.
That's a cool
Hold
way
on.
to die.
Actually, hold on.
Is your plan to run away, Bryce?
It might be now.
Yeah,
Plans to live
literally.
another day.
Okay.
Yeah, my plan is to live another day.
Okay. Sakura thinks he might know what Volstagg is planning.
Mm-hmm.
So, his main objective is to keep the elementals positioned the way they are.
Uh-huh.
That's what my plan was as well, but we saw how that turned out.
Yeah, well, mine might be a bit more effective.
Yeah, mine might work.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the difference between you and I.
Is that-
Mine's gonna work.
The difference between you and I is this helmet I have as I cast Tasha's Mind Whip at the middle elemental.
Alright, you failed 2 knives. You watched Owen, you just turn around, tap the edge of the helmet, and like fucking Cyclops out of the X-Men, just this beam from the center of your forehead shoots out.
Such a great description.
Thank you. I've been holding on to that one for a long time.
Intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw. Hey, boy, it is not this motherfucking strong suit.
Yeah, all mine are
I
fucking
figured this
wisdom.
much.
Yeah, that's a 13.
Ooh, that's a lot closer than I would have liked. But you fail.
I rolled pretty high and it has a -2. That's a lot closer than like,
Oh,
also,
wow.
you suck ass. It's like, oh, okay, thanks.
Yeah.
You still
Crazy.
fucking fail, but like,
Yeah, thanks, bro.
Don't
Wow,
get that
great
close.
job.
Fair.
You're
The
still
fact that I got
bad.
13 I didn't like.
Alright.
Right, so that's 3d6. That's decent damage. 11 damage.
11 damage. And this is the one.
And
Alright.
this is the one where you only get one thing for your next turn, and I'm pretty sure it's its turn next.
It is. Yes, it is.
So, say goodbye to doing 3 things in a turn.
Okay, so it is that creature's turn. It
and it's
can
still got slow
only-
movement, right?
Can I do anything else? That bonus attack. I think. Okay, it's one action.
It's an action,
Right.
yeah.
Maybe. You know what? I'm gonna pull back a bit, about 10 feet downwards.
Okay.
And I'm gonna attempt to bonus action hide from that elemental right there in the middle.
Okay, go for it.
Hide is a stealth check, isn't it?
It is, and I would say, because of the weirdness of it, I'd say you'd have disadvantage because.
I have Mask of the Wild,
Oh,
so I
that-
only have to be lightly obscured.
You know what? Yeah. Okay. Fine. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I forget about that fucking feature. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
What did you do to these rolls? It's a 13, but that's only because I have plus 11.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, you think you're good.
You think you're good?
Oh god. I hate this so much. I'm buried
I
in
hope I'm
lava.
good. Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
You think you're good though? Don't worry about
You
it.
think you're good, dude.
I
it's
get to
fine.
roll a d8 because I'm gonna
Oh.
burn a psionic die.
There you go.
There you go.
I swear if this is a 1.
I'm just trying to get you to burn
Okay.
your sonic dies. You know what I mean?
Okay. I have 6 and I can recover 1 as a bonus action.
Okay. Well, cool. Alright.
Okay, so that's now a 19.
You still think you're good?
I don't like that.
Nah,
Good.
that's the best way to run that shit.
So at the start of its turn, it does not get its eruption ability back. So be thankful for
Oh, thank
that.
fuck.
And so it can only do an action, a bonus action, or a move.
It just gets on top of me too, and I just die.
Just fucking die. So it
You
can't,
can't die yet. I haven't painted your mini.
Lol.
can't do that. Can't do the eruption because that was really going to be the only thing I was going to do. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. It is going to, and you reduced its speed by how much? 20? 5, 10, 15, 20. It can get to you if it burrows.
Ah,
It has a 40-foot burrow. So,
but it saw me?
oh, you're right. It doesn't see you anymore. I was too
Oh.
busy. I was too caught up with the original roll.
I was gonna say, bro, I just got a 19. Motherfucker sniped me.
Okay, so no, it's not gonna do that. Ooh, you guys are.
Figured if
playing
it could
smart.
see you, these things definitely have like true sight or something.
Yeah,
One
no,
of us is
they-
playing smart.
They do not have true sight.
The one that ran away?
Actually,
Yeah.
wait a
Yeah.
minute. Bryce actually brings up a super good point.
No! No!
What was the point that Bryce brought up?
So 5, 10.
They have
15,
fucking true
20.
sight!
Oh shit. No, they don't have true sight.
Oh.
Actually, they have tremor sense.
Oh.
So they feel you through the ground.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have
That
tremor
makes
sense.
sense.
Imagine Toph.
I
from
knew I should have
Avatar.
gone on
Yeah.
the roof.
Yeah, tremor sense. Thank you, Bryce, for reminding me of tremor sense.
Hey, can you guys fly?
Bryce, hey,
I
fuck
could have
you.
gone on the roof.
I love the visual of this. Alan's in the fucking thing. Sagano
This-
just got played hard, and Volstag's just like,
Man, I thought I was such hot shit rolling that nat 20 first things first.
That
okay.
fucked us.
Yeah, no, I
So-
fucked us all.
The problem
used
though
all the good
is-
juju.
Is that's all that it can do because it can only move,
Oh,
And-
thank.
So now you're just face to face with this absolutely.
and you're
Man,
not.
Maybe we should just leave.
He couldn't get in your space, so you don't take any damage. That's its turn.
Thank you, Bryce.
Volstagg, it's your turn.
Okay, so.
I turn around and run.
Don't worry, I wouldn't blame you.
I am going to crack my knuckles and cast Call Lightning on the one that has Owen.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Okay.
I'm in
Huh.
that space, bud.
Where are you
I
casting
know.
it? Where are you casting it?
I'm gonna try and cast it as basically in the lava pool.
Yeah, because it's a 5-foot point. So if you cast it here,
It's...
it would be right here is what it would get. So it wouldn't get Owen. So you'd cast it literally
Yes.
right here.
Yeah,
but
so
for-
like
but
it's
for
gonna be in a
thematic's sake.
60-foot radius, but it only hits at a 5-foot.
Yeah.
Yeah. 5
So
foot
for
point.
thematics, the entire thing's engulfed with lightning, but for some reason, Owen, you take no damage.
Oh, thank God.
So what is it? It's a deck save or con save?
It is a Dex save.
It's a deck save. Okay.
Yes.
Right,
That's
you
a
could
natural
strike
20.
that at me and I'd be fine.
Okay,
God,
so-
motherfucking damn.
I mean, okay, let me roll my d10s.
For a 21,
Right? Because I think it still takes half as much. Yeah.
it does. Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Is this a d10? Yeah, that's a d10. Can you guys tell I'm tired? I don't even know what d10s are.
Guys, I figured it out. I figured out why we're not having good luck. The last dice roll before the session was Bryce's nat 1.
Oh, I didn't
It
even
was.
do that for this session. I forgot. I'll do it now.
So
Maybe-
it's taken the nat 1 from Bryce and screwed us.
Now I've rolled the 14, so maybe your luck will change.
I hope.
So it's 15 half to
To 7.
7, yeah.
Alrighty. Excuse me. Okay. So
Okay.
you go ahead and you just, as the lightning just shatters down. Owen, you feel a little zap in your body.
a little tingle.
A little tingle. Your hair's kind of.
Yeah, a little tingly. It's like when you touch a doorknob after rubbing your
Socks on the ground. Yeah. Why is that a universal thing?
Because we're all stupid children at one point. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
So, yes.
Wait, question.
Yeah.
Is Fire Shield concentration?
No.
We've been through this, I believe.
Yes.
That's so
why I like it
sick.
so
Oh my
much.
god, that's
That's why
such a
it's
good
a very,
spell.
it's a
Yes,
very
it's
good
so
spell.
good.
And I think
Such
you
a
only
good
get it
spell.
because of the additional spells that came out. in
I might
Cautious.
only get it because of a
It's it's a very good spell. And there goes the door.
That's so funny.
I knew it was gonna
Um,
fall down eventually.
That man's gone. But, so, I'm just gonna look back at Owen and be like, remember, I have a plan. And then I'm gonna wild shape into a giant eagle and fly about 60 feet straight up
Okay.
and just kind of hover there.
So, and that's a large creature, yeah.
Motherfucker said, "Hope y'all can fly."
Hope y'all can fly.
I,
Is it large or?
I don't actually know. I know it's a giant eagle.
Well, because an eagle's not that big, so a giant eagle may not actually be that big. But
It is a large beast.
okay, so that's a fucking huge bird. Okay, and then for thematic's sake, I can't do like up and down scale.
Right.
Unfortunately, with this because it's a flat map. But you said 60 feet up.
Yeah, I will write that. 60 feet up, which means I still have 20 feet. Well, I have 80 fly feet and 10 foot of regular movement.
Okay.
But, yeah, I'm only using 60 to fly straight up. So.
Okay, 60 straight up. Boom, Owen, your turn. Oh, actually, at the start of your turn.
I would love to try and escape from this hellhole.
I just tried to see. Okay, so you take, because you're in it, you take 1 point of fire damage. I'm rolling really low on that shit.
But no. You're rolling really high and really well, and you should keep rolling like that.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so you're grappled and restrained.
hmm
So
I'd like to stop being that.
okay, go ahead and make a strength check. Or it's actually technically athletics for you,
Athletics. Where's my
or
athletics?
acrobatics,
Okay.
your choice, technically.
Yeah, I'm gonna do athletics. Okay, does a 19 do anything?
And a 19 does indeed escape the grapple.
Love that for me.
So you have escaped, and technically would be right here.
Okay.
So
I'm
would
gonna
you like to
watch Volstagg fly away, and I'm just gonna go use all 25 my movement speed to go in his direction.
okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. The creature does take an attack of opportunity on you,
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
and it does miss with a 14.
Y'all suck.
It smashes up against your shield, and you hold it up, and and there's like lava that kind of flies around as it like turns into like a liquid and then a solid. Okay.
And then as a bonus action, can I just do a little divine sense?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Okay, Celestial Fiend or Undead within 60 feet, and if there's a Hallow spell going on, I know.
Celestial, Fiend, or Undead is a no on all,
Okay.
and there is nothing affected by the Hollow spell around here.
Okay, cool. So there's nothing else like behind walls that I can see or anything?
There is nothing else that is pinging on your radar, no.
Cool, perfect.
Okay, and with that, it is that creature's turn, who is very upset that you don't want to play. So, seeing that you have walked away and it hasn't used its ability yet, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Me?
Yes, you.
Ooh,
little old me?
I rolled a 17 raw.
17 raw. That does save, but you're still going to take some damage. So, let's go ahead and Where is... Huh. Okay, a dice is missing all of a sudden. Love that for me. Okay. So... Alright. Oh, that's a lot.
No, because I take half.
I know, but still. So
You're
you
like, no.
do you have any resistances to bludgeoning or fire?
Not bludgeoning or fire, but I do have immunity to disease,
Oh,
and I resist poison.
that's actually kind of useful in general.
Yeah.
Okay, that is going to be. You take 13 points of damage as the ground from beneath you erupts into hot lava and rock as it just like burns. It also like batters into you, and then it is going to close the distance. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Cool. Can I get an opportunity attack?
I don't think you get an opportunity attack when it comes into your range.
Mm.
Oh wait.
Oh, yeah,
Maybe,
yeah.
Wait, maybe you do with Sentinel.
Yeah.
Might
It's
be
enemies.
I'm pretty sure Sin.
Sentinel is enemies attacking within 5 feet of me.
Ah. Okay.
So if he attacks, then I'll get an opportunity attack.
Got it. Okay. So he closed the distance, did that. That's his turn. Sakado, there is a guy in your face, and you don't understand how he found you.
Yeah, I'm noticing that the ground is a little bit of a, not good place to be.
Because it keeps exploding and whatnot.
Yeah, so using my movement, would I be able to climb onto the roof? Okay. Would that be an acrobatics check? Does a 30 do it?
Yes, it does.
Right, okay. I'm gonna climb on the roof then.
Okay.
How much movement would that take me?
We'll say it's probably a 10-foot. You're able to get up there pretty fast. I'd say it takes you 10 feet of movement. Just to kind of climb up. You have to kind of like step. You do kind of like these two like parkour moves off the wall like Mario jumping and gets up on top.
Okay, and I'm going to just get to the other side of the roof opposite this
Okay.
sludge thing.
So you climb up here, and then you want to
Yep.
get 5, 10, 15 right there. Or all the way over
Forward
here.
one.
Forward one.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. And technically, no opportunity attack, surprisingly.
Interesting.
Mind you,
Very-
the thing is as
very
tall as the building. Let's keep that in mind.
Ah,
But also, you're within 10
That is
feet,
now
and it
okay.
does have a 10-foot reach. So
oh, so I never left. Okay.
yeah, you never left the range.
Just watched you do all that.
Yeah, it just looked up at you.
Right. New plan.
Mhm.
While I'm moving towards the edge of the building, I'm going to full-on sprint,
Mhm.
jump, like, at the point where I'd be there,
Mhm.
and misty step to the other roof.
Okay. And because
So-
it is magical movement, you don't provoke opportunity attack, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 will get you there.
Yep, I have 30 teleport feet.
Okay.
I'm gonna move to the right.
Okay.
And then only one knife into that elemental targeting Alvin.
Wow, you did a lot on this turn.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah,
lot.
that was a very good turn. All right, go ahead and make an attack.
Okay. See, you've rolled that dice, John, and then the dice rolls are getting good. 23.
23 does indeed hit. You do proc sneak attack.
Yes, that is what I was looking. Okay, that's could be better. 4. So 9 damage for the blade, and oh well, that's very even. Wow, that's incredibly balanced. This was literally middle. I basically rolled a 3 on everything. And 12 damage on sneak attack.
So what's the damage total?
21.
21. Okay. So you go ahead, you right into like the crevice of the neck, and you watch as the creature in front of you, Owl, just begins to like seize up, and like some of like it's like kind of like flickering into this weird state of like super solid, super hot, super solid, super hot, and like it's like having a hard time controlling itself. With that, is that your turn?
Use an action. Use the bonus action. Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna see if the creature that you ran away from gets its ability back, which it does on a 6.
Oh shit.
And it is not happy. It is going to burrow underground and pop up on this other side right here, which I don't know how much movement that actually used, so let's double check. That's 5, 10, 15, 20 to get there. And it is going to, in a 20-foot cube, which I believe is that.
Wah, wah.
I need both of you to make dexterity saving throws, please.
God damn it, bro.
I'm on
Chill
top
out
of the
with this
roof. Would
shit.
it still affect me?
It's a 20-foot cube, so you're 10 foot on the roof, but it's
Oh.
from ground 20.
Ah.
Oh.
Okay. If I had moved one more square to the right.
Yeah.
Come on, Dex, don't fail me now. No, it hasn't.
I got 14. Hold on. I'm checking on one of my little things.
Do you have the +3 to saves active?
23.
23 saves.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering if I can do that.
Does it activate automatically though?
I mean,
Hold on, let me
it's
check something.
on the character sheet. It says +3 bonus on saves.
What's your dex saving throw right now?
My dex saving throw right now
Yeah.
is +3.
Okay. Yeah. That's with the bonus because your dex saving throw normally would be 0.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
you do
So I got
fail.
I got a 17 then total.
Oh, never mind. You do succeed.
Thank fuck.
Okay.
It's always crazy going into a fight and being like, I remember having more hit points than that.
All right. So you both. Well, Sakado, you take nothing. Oh my god, I'm rolling fat on fire damage. Jesus Christ.
I love hearing that.
Okay. So you Alan will take half of what's that? You take half of. So you take 15 points. That's already halved.
My God.
And with that, it is not happy, but it's gonna stay right there. So, Volstagg, it is your turn. You are a giant eagle.
And you have a plan.
You have a plan.
I do. So I'm going to fly over the roof that Sakado's on.
Okay. So we'll just say
Probably like dead center of it.
think right there.
Yeah, I'm still 60 feet up.
Yeah, yes, you are. So which means you're 50 feet from the building top.
Okay. And you guys will hear. Oh wait, hold on. And a lightning bolt will come down at the. Torchic just lost this.
Did homie just do a Zapdos?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was over my head for sure.
Did you
definitely,
totally
but
just
that's
do a
fucking
Zapdos?
hilarious?
Instantly.
Yep.
That's-
Yeah. So the
That's hilarious.
original fire lava elemental.
And what's crazy about this is you're a giant eagle. You're covered in ice because of ice or fire shield, and you're also sparking with electricity because of clarity. This is one of the weirdest fucking things that all of you have seen. And the bird calls down lightning on top of the creature.
So
'cause
today
you can move the point, right?
We've
Yeah,
used
yeah,
Zapdos in Articuno.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So today we did Zapdos stuff.
Now, if he gets on fire, he'll be all three of them at once.
Yes.
I
Oh,
am
Mega
the legendary
Fusion.
birds.
I am.
That's a.
That's just what Ho-Oh is, right?
It's a deck save, right?
It's a deck save, yeah.
That's a 16.
That meets it. So
So it
Meets
beats it,
it,
so it
beats
takes
it.
half.
let me roll my d10s. Okay, that is 13, so 6.
6 points of damage. Okay, cool. You go ahead and just. And this time, now that you actually see it, Owen, you're looking at this creature, and it just gets a lightning bolt struck right down upon it, and then you look up and you see the Thunderbird.
Yeah.
That's also covered in ice.
Yeah.
And
The
you're fighting a
drippy
fire.
bird.
Yeah, the dripped out bird hitting the
I am
crip walk in the
Zapkuno.
air.
Just imagining the fucking bird hitting the Seawalk up there. dude.
Homie's hitting the Seawalk, bro. Homie's hitting the fucking gritty up there.
Yeah, he
Oh,
gets sturdy
no.
and then he points and then the lightning bolt appears.
But does he go to with soul?
Definitely.
Oh my god. Drip or drown, baby.
Drip or drown.
Drown.
That's what I'm saying.
I want these creatures to drown.
All right. Volstagg, is that your turn?
Yes.
All right, cool. Owen, it is your turn.
I don't want it to be my turn.
Well, I'm sorry.
I seem to get hurt really bad every time it's my turn. Man, I don't.
Are you able to morph into a giant bird?
You know, if I could, I think I'd already have done that. Man.
Sam's like, I'm gonna play a fucking long-range flyer in the next game.
So right now I'm thinking like how much damage we've done to the one in front of me, because the one in front of me is the one that grappled me, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I did like what 27 or whatever the fuck, and then you did 6 with this one, and then you did how much with the last one?
7 maybe.
Okay. I'm just thinking if I should try and cast sleep.
How much hit points does sleep affect?
It's I roll 5d8.
5d8. Make an insight check for me real quick.
Okay, that's perfect. I love that. That's 9 lol.
It has a little bit more than that.
Okay, well thank you for that with the 9. I appreciate
Wait, what'd you
that.
say?
And thank you for giving me that with a 9.
You're welcome.
I might just cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll cast Shield of Faith on myself. I got a +2 to AC. AC's not 22.
Sounds good. Okay. Cool.
And then can I bonus action lay on hands?
You
Myself?
cannot.
Okay.
Bonus wait, no, is bonus act? Wait, Shield of Fate's a bonus action.
Oh shit, it is!
It is. So you
Oh,
can
shit.
main action lay on hands.
Okay, yeah, I'd like to lay on hands myself for 20.
Yep, good. You're very good. Okay, yeah, no, perfect. You go ahead and you hold up your shield, and for the first time, you physically get to see it. The symbol that was once faded of Ayun begins to glow with that kind of, malachite teal coloration as you feel more protected. Cast lay on hands, you get your hit points back, and it is now the first creature's turn.
Yeah.
And
But
it's going
as a
to-
free action, I will whisper under my breath. I'll just say thank you. And then that's my turn.
All right, and 2 attacks are now coming your way from the elemental.
It's all good, baby. I prep myself for this shit.
That's a 13 and a 20.
LOL. Get fucked.
All right. So with the Shield of Faith helping you out, you feel as if the second attack is going to hit you, but like instinctively, like the shield moves your arm to where it's about to be, and
I
you
love my
block that
shield.
attack.
Thank you, shield.
And it is Sakura's turn.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna move to the left by 5. Oh, no, sorry, the right by 5 feet.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna keep throwing blades into this ever so lovely elemental.
Yeah, just keep dinking that fool.
Yeah, go ahead. First attack.
The luck is back with us. Natural 20.
There it is.
Ooh,
Time to play
On
my
the sneak
favorite
attack
game.
as well.
How much does the road do on a crit? It's tasty. It's yummy. And we're about to see if it kills this dummy. Oh, bars.
Well, that's a 1 and a 6, so
7 plus
13 damage with the blade.
6. Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need one more D8.
Oh.
Oh, you missed me getting a natural 20 on the sneak attack. Oh,
Oh, that makes sense.
Gotcha.
Does
Oh,
that?
okay.
What does that mean for the footage, though? Oh, okay, cool. And you're
Ah.
good too. Like, I realized that I asked that question before asking if you're okay, and that was really fucked up. Are you okay? Okay, cool. As long as you're fine. That's all that matters.
Okay. You,
Interesting.
Yeah. I get those a lot,
That's
just
good.
like the little flickers.
That is interesting.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's
that's
what
not
happens.
Mm.
My Switch is always fine though. Just goes into handheld mode.
$26 damage for the sneak attack.
Jesus. Hello?
So in total, that would be 13 plus 26, which would be 39.
42 minus 26. Oh, I just gave you the hint on that one.
Well, thanks for the HP.
You're welcome.
And time for the second blade.
Yes. Also, for clarification, Bryce's internet cut out, guys. So, yeah, he probably
yeah.
heard us. They probably heard us talking to the void. But
Oh yeah. So Bryce died and then came back and then died again. I think. That was so. I just realized 14 is right next to the nat 20. Now I've rolled 2 14. Well, 3 now. 14 plus 9, 23 hits, right?
23 does indeed hit. Yes.
Okay, so that's just a d4. 6. 8 extra damage.
8 extra damage. Okay. Is that your turn?
Bonus action gone. Main action gone. Movement. I'm just gonna back up by about 15 feet.
Okay.
Good idea.
Ooh, pretty fine.
5, 10, 15. Boom. Very effective
Yeah.
turn. It is now the second elemental's turn, who is going to get over here and flank out.
All good.
Oh, he's back.
He is back.
He's back.
And so's the elemental.
The elemental is also back.
But I get fucking spit
Oh.
roasted over here.
And you're getting 2 attacks on you at advantage, so here comes the first.
Why are they at advantage?
Because you're flanked.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's a 25 to hit.
Oh, I can't believe he done it.
And then the second one, mate, is a natural 20.
Oh my god! Fuck!
Oh my god.
Oh,
That's
no.
3 natural 20s in one battle.
What a good day to be alive.
Who else got a nat 20? I was gone for a
Me.
minute.
Me.
I got a nat 20.
I did.
I got a nat 20 on my first roll.
Nat 20 at the start. I got a nat 20 to save on your lightning.
God, it might
Yeah.
just
Oh
be-
yeah, there's been 4
There's 4,
20s.
actually. Which is good, because we never get 20s. Like, ever.
It's me. I always get 20s.
And
Uh,
technically 5 if we count the one before we start.
Okay, so the first attack is going to be... Where's my dice? There we go. Dude, I'm not keeping track of my fucking dice right now. There we go. Alright, so the first attack is... 17 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And then the crit is going to be... Let me grab these dice over here. Yeah. Alright.
I'm not making it through this one, guys.
Oh, fuck. 32 points of damage
Yeah, that's so conked, bro.
on the crit.
Alright.
So they both hit. Are you down from that?
Fuck yeah, I'm down.
All right. So
I've taken like
two of you-
120 damage this game
You've
already,
taken a
dude.
lot. So with that, Volstagg flying in the sky, you watch as the other creature comes up from behind, takes 2 swings, and on the second swing, Alwyn gets hit hard in the back and just crumples down. Which it is now leading into your turn, Volstagg.
Okay. Real quick, since I had that little tech issue there.
Oh yes. Would you like me to explain what went down?
Yes, but okay, you're gonna have 2 chunks of footage because
Oh, okay.
I hurried up and stopped recording just in case my power went out like completely,
Got it. All good.
and then okay, so I will be absent for like
That's cool.
the Sakado's.
We
turn.
literally said like we're talking to the void right now. Like they're not gonna know who we're talking to, so we had to clarify. Okay. That's fine. All good there.
Okay, so Sakado got a crit. On
Sakato
which
got a
one?
crit. Sakato got a crit on this one over here. Point at it. This one right here.
Okay.
And then this one came up and battered into Owen twice. Shield of Faith does fall, I believe, because you're
Yep.
unconscious. And so now Owen is laying there on the ground, and you are flying up, and Sakato is behind you on the building.
Okay. I have a question
Go for it.
about Call Lightning.
Yes.
Because the spell is cast, right?
Are you asking about Call Lightning plus like Healing Word?
Yes.
Yes. Because you have already casted it, it is an action to just do it again. Therefore, you can do another spell on top of it.
Okay, cool. My ass is going to fly 60 feet down.
Okay. So you touch down on the roof.
But I don't want to land on the roof. I want to fly another 20 foot towards, down to the ground. I want to basically land in between the roof and the far lava pit.
In between the roof and the far lava pit. So
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then you land like right here.
Yes. And then I will drop Wild Shape.
Okay. Alrighty. You drop Wild Shape.
I will... Ooh, can I see him?
Make a perception check.
Okay. I'm good at those. Fuck. 10.
10. You're looking your eye out and you can't see, and you like almost like begin to turn away out of like the fear of what you can, but out of the corner of your eye with your passive perception, as the creature flickers and moves, when it flickers to one way, you can just barely see the body on the floor of Owen.
Okay, like as I see his body, I just yell out, "Not today." Cast Healing Word
Okay.
at, fuck it, we're going 4th level.
Ooh, a chunky
Jesus.
healing word.
Oh my god. I don't even got that many.
I don't has that many.
40, yeah. I think you have more than 44.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, let me grab those dice out. Yeah, one of the bad things about this like dice case is it's kind of hard to get the D4
It's
out.
very hard to get the D4s out. I hate it.
Yeah. Okay, let's roll some D4.
I'll just keep mine in the chess Xbox.
Yeah,
5,
I have a couple of those.
10, 14.
All right, Owen, you
Ooh.
get 14 health back to life, and as you open your eyes, you hear the voice of Volstagg ring out to you. But as it kind of reaches out, it's kind of almost this mixtured voice of your fallen friends that you once failed to save, still with you as you open your eyes and you are lying there with two elementals on top of you. And with that, is there anything else you'd like to do, Volstagg?
Yeah. So that was a bonus action healing word, by the
It
way.
was, yes, it was.
Okay. And then I'm going to use my action, and I'll just yell out to the lava golem, just be like, "Hey, asshole!" And then shoot a lightning bolt at it.
All right, go ahead and roll your damage, and I will roll a dex saving throw, which it fails with an 11.
Woo! Okay, that is 16 lightning damage. You know, I think there might be a...
16.
God, if there's a modifier to this I haven't been adding, I'm...
No, you usually don't add modifiers to spells.
I didn't think so.
Unless you're like an evocation wizard, then I think you do. Because your
Yeah.
whole point is doing
Nope,
damage.
yep, we're good.
So you go ahead, you heal Owen, and then you look, you shift your focus from through the creature to on the creature. You look up, say, "Hey, asshole." The lightning splits the creature in half. The lava explodes all over the building, and it is left in a pile of mush in the ground as you have sundered the creature with one fell lightning bolt. And
One
with
down,
that-
guys!
Yeah, right?
That is huge. That is huge.
It only took 2 critical hits and a lightning bolt.
And me dying almost.
Yeah. Is that the end of your turn? Do you want to do any more movement or anything of the like?
Do I have my movement back?
No, you're right, because it gets finicky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Owen, it is your turn. You are on the ground. But
Yeah.
You are up.
Okay. Well, I guess there's really only like one course of action that I see myself doing. So I'm going to use my movement to stand up.
Okay. So 10 feet of movement to stand up.
I'm going to lay on hands myself for the last 20.
Okay, cool. That's very good.
And I'm going to cast Shield of Faith as a bonus action on myself.
Oh, very good. That's really the only thing you can do with your 22 shield AC. Okay.
And then I'm going to hunker down and pray.
Okay. You go ahead and you do that. The shield glowing with its teal 3-eye symbol. And it is not that creature's turn because it is dead. So Sakado, it is now your turn.
Let's go, Sakado. I'm in the Sakado fan
Right.
for sure.
I think everybody is.
A little bit, yeah. Are you a pre-tongue or post-tongue kind of fan?
Well, here's the thing. Are you pre-tongue or post-tongue, or are you deep voice, light voice? Now that's a callback. Volstagg gets that one.
Mm-hmm.
I liked deep voice Sakado a lot.
Oh, I was so confused there because I was so zoned in on planning, and then I heard are you pre-tongue or post-tongue, and I got real confused.
Post-tongue is interesting though, with like Misty Step and Charm Person.
I think post-tongue. I think it really adds a lot of depth to the character because I think it was a big humbling moment for him.
It really was. It really was.
It was not a humbling moment. It just gives me another cool thing to do.
It's like,
yeah, I know.
Oh, you want to talk shit? Snip, snip.
Yeah.
Well, if I'm arguing with someone, they could literally just open my mouth, pull up my tongue, and say, "What are you gonna do now?"
Yeah. And then
so
you're gonna
fucking funny.
psychically link with them and then just keep talking shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's great. You can't shut me up unless you kill me. Anyway, back to plan. Can the creature see me?
I mean, yes, technically, but because of how roofs are slanted, I would say you'd be able to hide on like the pointed other side of it, like on that backside.
Yeah. So I want to hide.
Okay, with Mask of the Wild, that's very easy. You would just have to get back here and boom.
Yeah.
Just hide your ankles, bro. It's cool.
So make a stealth check. Good.
Yeah, that's fine. That's. Oh, I thought that was a 9. 17.
17
With
will.
6.
You feel pretty hidden.
Okay. And. I'm just gonna pop out and throw a knife, actually.
Okay.
Why not?
So you go ahead and pop out. You have advantage on the throw.
Thank you. That nat 20 is teasing me. That's the fourth 14, and it's right there. But that is a 20. It's above 20. Does it hit?
It's gonna hit, yeah.
Okay. Saves me doing the maths.
And you do get a sneak attack on this.
Okay, so first dice. Okay, it's 9 for the actual blade. And sneak attack is doing 12.
Okay.
And because I hid, there's no bonus action. So that is all.
What's the total damage one more time?
12 plus 9, so 21.
21. Okay. Boom, good
20,
enough.
yeah.
Perfect turn. It is now that elemental's turn. Seeing that you're back up, Alan, is not happy with you. Actually, hold on. It doesn't get its ability back. So yeah, it's gonna just take its 2 attacks on you.
That's all good with me.
And here we go. First one is 10. And the second one is a 19 plus 7, so 26.
It barely hits.
Yeah, pretty much, honestly, with you. Okay, so you are going to be taking 16 points of fire damage
Okay.
as it slams into you one time really good.
You said 16 points. That's the total?
Yes, that's the total.
Okay, cool.
And Volstagg, it is your turn, as you see that Alwyn is still getting beaten and battered upon.
Okay. I'm just going to yell, hang on, start running, wild shape back into a giant eagle, fly about 40 feet up and about 40 feet over,
Okay. So let's go ahead and get
but
you.
over towards the opposite roof of Sakadov.
Let's get you
So
back in
the bottom building.
So you go ahead and you fly down like over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now I'm only 40 foot up. Shit. So my initial point was here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Oh, yeah. So, okay. We're good. We good.
All right.
And
down.
then Zapdos, Screech, and Lightning.
That is a failure. It'll take all the damage.
Yeah. Oh, that's a hefty boy. It's 18.
Ooh. That's actually a pretty good roll.
Yeah. I think that might be the first time I've actually rolled a 10 on one of my d10s.
Okay, so that is you, your bird, you're flying. Is that your turn then?
Yeah.
Alwyn,
Yeah.
you're up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, cool. I guess I'm just going to smack it because I really can't do anything else.
Yeah, go for it.
And I know that I'm going to take a little fire damage with a little pat, 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 but I'm hoping that if I Divine Smite hard enough, then it won't really matter. First attack is going to be a... What is that? 16?
16 just hits.
Oh, let's go. I'm going to Divine Smite at a second level. So that's going to be 3 extra d8. I'm going to roll bludgeoning damage first.
Sounds good.
Or, slashing damage.
Slash.
So 8 slashing.
It is reduced to half.
Okay.
All right, and you're radiant 3d8. Go hog wild.
That's going to be 12.
Okay. Okay. Once again, this thing lights up like a fucking Christmas tree as you stab into it, and the entire inside of it. You can see that it does have a face and a mouth, and as it opens up, it has the hot, fiery glow of the interior. But its mouth right now is lit up with fucking like a fucking flashlight. Alrighty. Your second attack.
My second attack.
Oh, also you take 2 damage on that hit.
Okay, cool. My second attack is going to be a dirty 20.
That does indeed hit.
You said I take 2 damage?
You took 2 damage from the first one, and you will take 8 from the second one.
Oh, we're still up, baby. Let's go. We're still up. 1 hit point.
Oh,
Let's go.
It'll be 5 slashing. And
you
then
get
I'm
knocked to 1 pretty often.
Yeah, because I'm the one trying to take all the damage. That's my whole goal. Has anybody else even taken damage this fight?
I have not.
I took a beating at the beginning.
Okay, cool.
When you have stuff that's dexterity saving throws, I usually don't expect Sakura to take damage. So
Yeah, so I'll burn another second level spell slot.
yeah, as you should. Go for it.
And I'll do an extra 12 radiant.
Nice. So what was the first hit? The slashing or the piercing?
5.
5 half to 2,
And then 12.
and then 12. Okay.
I don't know,
Sakura.
I feel like that was a pretty good turn, guys.
That's a very good turn. Sakura, it is your
Hopefully
turn.
you can kill it before it fucking kills me.
Yep, that's the hope. Ooh. How? I'm gonna run and launch myself off the roof to be behind this creature.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15. Are you gonna like actively just jump for it?
Yeah, sure.
Make an
jump.
acrobatics check for me, please.
Okay. 20.
20?
Dirty
Alright.
20.
Easy enough, so we deduced that Sakito has a fucking long jump of like 35, which is like the fucking Olympic world record or some shit.
No, he
like
just
that.
hits a BLJ. And then...
So, oh, I fucked that up. Alright.
I just want to land, like, directly behind it. Yeah,
Right
and... Well, I mean, there's no other choice but to...
Attack. Yeah, you have advantage. Go for it.
If I, like, throw it from this distance, will I still take the damage?
I mean, if you can throw it, but you will have disadvantage if you throw it. So it would be a straight roll.
Oh, yeah, because I'm right in front of it, but because I'm flanking, it will go to normal,
It
wouldn't
would just be a normal roll, and I would argue that you wouldn't take the damage because let me read the fucking flavor text on it. Hits it with a melee attack. So I mean, if you throw it, because technically, is throwing a melee attack? Oh, it is, I think. Actually,
Psychic Blades attack, ranged attack.
yeah, okay. I would say that if you wish to throw it, you can. You would not take the damage, but you would remove yourself from the advantage. So you would just have a straight roll. So that's up to you, because you would be doing throwing at range.
We need to take this thing down, but me taking damage is not a good thing, so... Goodbye, other dice. Oh, you were on the 20 for a second there. That still hits.
Okay, are you doing melee or ranged?
I'm doing ranged.
You're doing ranged. Okay. Let me read
So,
something.
boom. That's 9 for the knife again. Oh, there we go. Nothing below a 4. And for the sneak attack, I believe I do get.
Yes, you do.
Okay. Boom. That is 20.
Is that 20 total or 20 from the sneak?
20 from the sneak, 9, so 29 total.
29 total. Okay, you go ahead and you throw it. And you're not used to throwing something at a creature that is right there in front of you, so it's kind of finicky, but you're able to get it done. And you have your second knife if you wish to use it.
Always nice. One thing. Second knife used. Throwing, so no advantage.
Okay.
That is... oh. This might not hit. Wait, oh. 15? Yeah, 15.
15 misses.
Damn it.
So you go ahead and you try to throw it, and you just kind of like whiff it as you're like, shit. Was that first time a fluke? But, so you're now there. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Just gonna take a free action and shout, "Over here, hothead!"
Alright. Let's see, at the start of its turn if it gets its ability back. It does,
Shit.
but it is in a precarious situation where
Oh yeah, it hit itself.
it would hit
wouldn't it?
itself if it wanted to do that. Well, if it wanted to get both of you, it would hit itself. But it is immune to fire.
There is the bludgeoning.
Would a creature do that?
It depends on what the mentality of the creature is, I guess.
The
Is it,
intelligence
Fuck
is
y'all,
6,
I'm gonna
a
die
minus
anyway."
2.
Oh, then I'm probably not. I think the self-preservation would probably take over at that point.
I don't think it would be smart enough. I don't know, because would you classify that as a smart move to do damage to everyone, including itself, or a stupid move?
It'd be a spiteful move.
That's true.
Is this
So,
creature
yeah.
capable of feeling spite?
I don't think this creature can feel spite. So, we'll say no to that.
Don't worry,
and-
guys. I got us.
Saying over here, hothead, make a persuasion check to see if you can, or intimidation. I'll let you choose.
I'm gonna take persuasion.
Okay. See if you can convince the creature to fight you.
10?
10? It's dead set on taking this dwarf
Damn it,
down.
that was the whole plan.
Okay, so first attack on you, Alan, is a
Wait.
16.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Is it too late to burn a psionic die?
I would say yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry. All right, and the second attack on you is a 17.
Lol. We
so
got him.
2 attacks. Nothing. But out of spite. Or, well, I don't know, out of spite. I guess it would just be the right thing to do. It's going to move into your space because it can do that. You get an attack of opportunity, Sakato.
Oh, I do.
Even though technically the flavor text of Soul Knife says you can't, I've always allowed it.
Wait, does
so
it?
You're fine. Because it says that the blades disappear after you use them, which means you have no weapons in your hands when the opportunity attack would initiate.
So that just means you fucking punch them.
But I've always said that I think that's stupid, so I'll let you have the opportunity attack.
I mean, I do have a dagger, but...
Yeah, but you can't pull out the dagger and then attack. I've always ruled that you can still do it because I think it's dumb.
I mean, I don't really unsummon my knives unless I throw them.
Well, technically, whenever you attack, they disappear. We never ruled it that way because I don't think it's cool that way. But yeah, because there's a soul knife in one of my things at school.
Yeah, blade vanishes immediately after it hits or misses.
Yeah.
Its target.
So,
Okay.
but yeah, so you can still take the opportunity attack. But because it enters your space, Awen, you take damage, which I'm assuming all damage takes you out.
Yeah, it definitely does.
So no matter what I roll, I'll roll 2 damage.
Well, I missed.
Correctly.
So you miss. It goes into Awen's space. Awen, you feel the flames and the magma coil up on you, and you are down again. And Volstagg, it is your turn.
Oh, good
So
dog,
I
guys, don't
see
worry.
Alan go down, and I'm just in my bird head. I'm like, fuck. This is the corpse flower all over again.
Yeah, kind of.
And I'm gonna fly. I'm just, doing the typical eagle circle thing, so I'm gonna be a little behind Sakato now.
Okay.
And I'd say, fuck it, lightning bolt right on that thing.
All right. And you could put it right here, and it would get that and not Awen, so you're
Right.
fine. So go ahead.
I mean, he's
and-
already dead.
Yeah, but if he takes damage, he takes
Yeah, I
that
know.
save, so he fails. So go ahead and roll your damage.
I failed too, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, you're dead. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, that is going to be 10 damage.
10 damage total.
Yes.
Please seal this creature's fate for me.
Alright, that's just, lightning bird, wings crackling, ice hanging off the feathers. This giant lightning bolt just comes straight down into this creature's back. Imagine its face, just eye sockets and mouth just erupting with energy as it just collapses into a pool of molten rock.
Okay, and in that molten pool, you see lying there on the ground your dwarven friend, Awen. So as combat has ended, what do you all wish to do?
Sleep.
I will swoop down,
Okay.
lose my form,
Okay.
walk over to him, and what's the highest level I can use? Well, I just need to get him up. I will first level healing word,
Alrighty.
which I believe is AD4 plus 5. Oh, look at that! That is maximum. That is 9 damage or health.
Alright.
Damage.
Awen, once again, you hear the words echo Volstagg, but it's almost merged with the voices of that of your friends, and you open your eyes and see Volstagg standing above you. You are currently lying in a pool of currently steaming rock. It is not doing any damage to you, but it is still pretty warm as you lie there looking up
Yeah.
at the sky.
I look up at the sky, I look over at him, and then I kind of rest my head slowly back on the rock, and I close my eyes and I just say, I'm back here again. Y'all
So,
okay?
Oh, I'm fine.
thumbs up.
Oh, I'm
That's
fine. As he lies in a puddle of fucking blood and magma.
Yeah.
I reached my hand out to help you out.
I graciously accept it.
That was, I didn't like that.
I
I'll
mean, that
say.
certainly didn't look fun for either of you.
I'll say.
Just gotta look at my armor that's, now singed. Even though I'm still icy, because I think Fire Shield kind of just lasts.
It kind of just
until
lasts.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's hope we don't run into any more of them while in. That would be quite wrong.
Jeez, there's like a leaf tornado outside my window.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I just heard something. I'm like, did the heat kick on? But no, it's the wind.
The
It's
wind?
like,
Oh god. It's been pretty windy
Yeah.
lately, yeah.
yeah, it is.
Even though we're on completely opposite sides of the fucking
Country.
map. Yeah.
It's been windy
but-
here too. Wow.
Wow. As you say that though,
La Nina.
Sakuro, Volstagg, you're kind of looking around, keeping an eye out. The adrenaline's still rushing through your body, and you feel eyes upon you.
I turn to the direction of the eyes.
Okay, you kind of just instinctively look back, and over here on the roof, and kind of in the dried up trees, you hear footsteps. You hear just very faint, and you can see that from the rooftops there are what appears to be cloaked figures in these kind of like tan, like grayish, kind of like the dirt itself on the ground, cloaks, and these just two pairs of eyes from some of the hooded creatures just looking down upon you.
I yell, "Who goes there?" And as I do that, a lightning bolt hits behind me because I still have Call Lightning up,
Oh shit!
just for some intimidation factor.
Who's there? Owen's dead.
Yeah, just smoke him out.
Come any closer and the dwarf gets it, bitch.
And the dwarf gets it.
You see as one
Shit.
one creature from the top kind of stands up tall. You can see that they're wearing a bunch of cloaks and drapes of kind of like these reddish brown dark hues and some of the kind of color of the ground surrounding this area. You can see that they have a hood on, they have a mask, currently a bow and arrow slinged across their back, and standing up tall, taking down the mask. You can see there is this kind of elven-like features of the skin. Kind of has a reddish tint to it as well, and looks up and says, "You are on sacred ground. You must leave immediately. Your presence here is unwanted."
Well, I understood that feeling as soon as we walked into town and got attacked. Were those you're doing?
No, this is... These grounds are sacred and they have been wrongfully desecrated. And your presence here is, 1, unsafe, and 2, unwarranted. What's your business?
We were sent from...
Snowcaster.
shit. No, I'm trying to think of... Wait, we were sent by Baron Lotus from Snowcaster to meet with the people of Losai.
You could see that, as the mask's down, you could see the face visually. There's an immediate eye roll. Yes. Baron Lotus is persistent in his persuasion. I suspect you wish to speak to the Ember Maiden immediately.
Yes, but that's more personal than Lotus's business.
Well, you're not safe here, obviously, as you could tell. And you made your presence quite known as you summoned forth plenty of bolts of lightning from a relatively uncloudy day. I believe the Ember Maiden would like to have a word with you as well.
Well, I would gladly speak to her.
Well, if only you will follow us. we will lead you. We're in a relocated spot. As you can tell, our land has been desecrated by unnatural means, and we are no longer safe in our homes.
That's another reason we came this way.
I suspect as much. Well, and you watch as they raise their hand up, and you can see that there's about 4 or 5 other cloaked figures, some with crossbows, some with bows and arrows, and you can see that they all have a similar garb. And you watch as that individual walks down off the roof and approaches you and says, "I am Carrion. I am leader of the Ember God. This is my troop. We are dispatched on behalf of the Ember Maiden to scout out this area, report, and calculate the rate of, well, deterioration of our sacred land. So, we were out and about, and we heard your lightning bolts. We thought we'd make our presence known to see what was the occurrence. So, you wish to speak to the Ember Maiden on what business? Otis's business, or you said your own?
A little of both. Mostly my own. But, I'm Volstagg. This is Sakato and Alan. We are the Lightbreakers. We come from, where were we just at?
Taragos.
Virago?
Taragos, yes. We came from Taragos after speaking with the Wavemaker, who said that some not so natural business was going on at the volcano.
You are familiar with the Wavemaker?
I spent 6 months with her, kind of learning about my abilities.
Well, the Wavemaker and the people of Taragos are good people, so I believe if you can make her acquaintance, you are good people as well. Lotus is good people, but persistent, and that can be received sometimes as disrespectful.
Understand. Just because we are friends with politicians doesn't mean we are here completely on political reasons.
Well, as I said, my name is Carrion Udarin. I am the leader of the Ember God, and yes, we are dispatched. We were thankful enough to strike a deal with a nearby is an unusual term, a tribe known as Servolk. They are hard to work with, but there is a mutual exchange occurring, as we fear their mighty strength and they fear our mighty Ember Maiden. So, no funny business should occur, hopefully. But it is about half a day's travel. Are you okay, my friend? And looks at you, Alan.
I'm still lying on the ground at this point. Or
No,
I got helped up.
you
didn't
got helped up.
I mean, he could have laid back down.
Yeah.
That's true. Do you mind? I'm somewhat of a medical practitioner, if I may.
Go right ahead.
Goes ahead and casts a 2nd level healing word on you.
Beautiful. What's he
Sorry,
say to me?
2nd level cure wounds. my bad.
Okay.
But also just kind of heals up and says, "This is probably very unusual to see creatures of this nature, but don't worry, we are very well practiced in the ways of how fire can harm and heal." And you take 8 points of health back.
Beautiful.
As, in a similar fashion to Scald, you guys see as the wounds cure up, but instead of filling with sand, it almost looks like they fill with fire, and what is left is a healed over mess.
Yeah, I mean, I still look like shit. I have 16 out of 87 hit points, but I look a little better.
It's not terrible.
Yeah, I look a little better.
So
Just a bit.
just eeny beanie. So you watch as Carrion heals you and says, "Right, well, You took them on mighty well as they are felled, but you know, I can see that you are battle-hardened and can handle your own, but if you don't mind, I will lead the charge as we know these lands like the back of our own hands. So, if you will just follow us.
Before I agree to follow them, can I do an insight check to make sure, like, they're actually legit?
Sure, go for it.
All right. That is a 19 plus 5.
Carrion seems very straightforward, very, very much with a leadership position here, and they say what they say, they mean what they say, and there's no bones about it. They're straightforward, and you get honesty, and nothing much to really take in here.
I am in a position where I know that if I try to put up another fight, I will die, so I go.
Yeah.
I was just doing it more of like, I was gonna go, but if I couldn't trust them, I just wanted to know that. But yeah, I will go ahead, drop Call Lightning and Sheath Clarity, and just kind of give a nod and kind of like a grunt. And
How long does Fire Shield last?
I don't know. I was looking that up and I never finished. 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah, so it would be gone.
Yeah.
So Carrion goes on and leads you all through the treacherous landscapes here of the Quiver Vast Loci area, and begins to kind of weave you through the kind of hilly terrain, and eventually it begins to lead back into a more lush green. It's the ground is still, the grass is kind of, brown, but it doesn't seem to be dead. It's kind of just the topography here and the way in which the plant life grows. And throughout half a day's travel more or less, you begin to approach this, what almost looks like an encampment. It looks to be one already kind of makeshift, but there seems to be a lot more buildings in the encampment that were put up with haste very quickly to accommodate a vast number of people arriving in a very short amount of time. And so you go ahead and Carrion kind of approaches the gates and looks up, kind of takes the hood down, and you can see that now there are very elvish features, very pointed, sharp features, long, drawn-back ears, way longer than yours, Sakado. They go back and kind of droop downward. These long, kind of almost extravagant ears, and the hair is this very soft, like auburn, kind of gold red. The skin itself is kind of presenting in the same sort of color, and looks up, puts the hood back on as the people at the top acknowledge. You can see that there is, at the top of this kind of, not drawbridge, but open gate, there are people who are dressed in the same familiar cloaks as the Ember Guard, with some elven features, some humanoid looking, some even in the gnomish sphere. And then also intertwined are a separate group of entities that are heavily padded, like tribal-looking warriors that are kind of standing atop as well. And immediately, Volstagg, just with passive perception, there's a budding.
Are the tribal ones the same race?
The tribal ones appear to be anywhere from orc to goblin.
Okay.
Ranging in that sphere. You do see, though, on the on some of the Ember Guard, so to speak, there does appear to be a couple of like orcish and monstrous, but along those less like typical races that you would find.
Does Volstagg know what race Carrion is?
Make a history check. I'll let everybody make a history check.
Like Bryce has an idea, but Volstagg, I don't know.
6.
Bryce is probably correct.
14.
Bryce is probably correct. Volstagg has no idea what the fuck he's looking at.
With a 14, and because of Ayun being your goddess, the knowing mistress is her name. It is your job and your passion to know, to learn. This is an Eladrin.
Yes.
Specifically, it would appear to be a somewhat mixture between fall and summer Eladrin. As typically Eladrin change throughout season, summer Eladrin being kind of pure like gold and essence shining with vitality, and fall Eladrin being red, gold, orange, very much so in that sphere. There's kind of this weird contrast. But as they look back down, as I had said before, the current climate is very... It's not aggressive, but there's a butting of heads, as the Ember Maiden and the Chieftain don't necessarily get along, but they don't necessarily hate each other. It's a weird balance, but they offered us Sanctum in return for currently unnamed favors in the future, which is always a splendid time, really. But I will take you to the Ember Maiden, and I'm sure after your presence here is spread, the Chieftain will likely wish to understand why we are letting in outside folk, so be prepared for a lot of introductions. And begins to lead you in, and you can see that there is this small civilization in this encampment. There's a lot of barracks just kind of plastered together, and you can see that there is a clear line of division, split right down the middle. People of the kind of grays, reds, browns of the people of Losai on one side, and on the other side there are the battle-hardened, orcish and goblin warriors that are wearing these strapped-on leathers, wearing piecemeal armor, and there is a very clear division. As it's not like they're separated on purpose, but they just don't wish to mingle. And so you're kind of walking through and looking on one side and looking on the other and seeing this clear line. And you can see that Carrion eventually leads you into this kind of, out of all the buildings that look makeshift, this is the nicer looking one. And kind of leads you to the front, holds out a hand, and dispatches the rest of his troop of their troop of Ember Guards, and looks at the three of you and says, "Allow me to brief the maiden, and then once you are welcomed, you may come in. I will make it clear that you may enter." And so Carrion goes in, and after a little bit, you can hear some conversation, but it's very muffled. And you hear a voice from the inside, which is Carrion. "The Ember Maiden will see you. Please enter, make yourselves known, and introduce yourselves." And as you push through the curtain, you could see, sitting down in a chair at a desk, is this very elegant-looking Eladrin as well. This time pure in the orange, almost embracing the autumn, even though it is relatively the summertime here. You can see that there is the orange hair that's kind of braided down. You can see that leaves are kind of intertwined, almost like the leaves are growing out of her hair. You can see that she's wearing robes of the same color, and you can see that there's this kind of aura that is whispering around her of fire, but it's not catching anything. It's just this aura that is wisping and waving. And you look, and she stands up, and you see this tall woman, 6'7" in stature. And she has her arms placed gently behind her back, and she looks up. "Hello. I am the Ember Maiden of the village of Losai. And I have been told here by Carrion that you have business not only with me, but on behalf of Lotus. Is this correct?"
Yes. We are here
up for Lotus to talk politics, but I have a personal reason for choosing this quest.
Yes, of course. Well, please, I would like to... Oh, the dogs are going apeshit. Love that.
Oh, that wasn't mine.
So Volstagg and the two of you are...
I'm Sako.
I'm Owen. I take a knee as a show of respect.
I was briefed by Carrion that not only are you working on behalf of Lotus, but you have relations to the Wave Maker and the Wild Mother. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct. I spent several months with the Wavemaker. She taught me much about the Wild Mother and about my abilities.
Well, the people of Taragos are good people and have helped us in many endeavors, and Lotus as well has been somewhat an annoying thorn in my side, but he means well, and I know he is only doing his job. But, as you understand, I'm sure, I'm only doing mine. Protect my people. And the people grow wearisome of their culture being ruined and infiltrated by the likes of the Empire. It's not to say that we hate the Empire, it is to say that the Empire, in its ways, sometimes accidentally converts the way in which we live. And my people don't wish to give that up. But as you can see, we have already given up quite a lot, as we now share the space of that of which was not ours to begin with.
Well, that is part of the reason we've come as well. With the Empire, there is protection, but I'm not going to sit here and try and sell you that currently with so much going on. There's much more important topics to discuss, such as what the hell happened to Losai?
She's kind of taking a look at all of you. It's almost like she's 1,000 yards staring, but also digging deep into you. And she's looking. So, the Baron sends 3 people, not from the Empire, to negotiate on behalf of the Empire. Is that correct in my assumption?
More or less, yes.
That's the first time I've realized it too. That's funny.
It is quite an interesting quandary. The Baron is an interesting man, to say the very least.
I'm sure the Baron would have loved to have accompanied us on this journey, but the recent earthquakes have put him in a predicament.
My regards to him. That is unfortunate to hear. But if he sent you, he must believe you to be good people, and with your ties to Taragos, I believe that that has been confirmed. Well, we, as the people of Losai, have been ousted from our homes, out of our own volition. As you could tell, the land roams with elemental forces far beyond what is more or less necessarily possible on the material plane. And your presence here is very thankful. And I believe there's common ground to be worked with. You have business outside of Lotus's and business within. I wish to get my people back to their homes and to improve their lives. And I wish I know that a deal could be struck. Now at a time where we are at our lowest, and we are already in a position where our culture is diminished, being here in this shared space, I believe that there is a solution that can help all of us. And the information I am going to present is speculation at best and unusual at most. I have reason to suspect that there is a portal to the elemental plane of fire located somewhere deep within Quivervast. Quivervast has not erupted in many, many years, and the elemental forces that are infiltrating our home are unlike anything within this plane. And if this is to be true, if there is to be a portal, it would propose a very complex question, because in order to open a portal, one must possess enough knowledge, powerful enough, to stretch the fabric between the veils of the planes. And the interesting prospect is such magics capable of doing this can only be concentrated on for more than a couple of minutes. So, the question now poses is, how is this portal still active, and how was it created, if there is one there to begin with? Mind you, this is based purely on speculation, as the plane of fire would begin to seep into our plane if it is open long enough, and the deterioration that you witnessed would only make sense with that fact in mind. So a portal quite literally would be the only explanation for this. But, like I said, a portal existing for this length of time is unprecedented. I was told by Carrion that you were capable enough to destroy the elementals on your own. It shouldn't get much worse than that. If you were capable of doing that, you would be capable of doing a task. And in turn, I would therefore agree to allow Loci to be presented into the Empire. All I ask...
Before you just accept that, I will go to bat for you on making sure they don't ruin your heritage.
That would be greatly appreciated. I was given word, but I don't need word when it is presented in front of me. I can sense your druidic nature.
Sparkly fingers.
I sense that we are cut from the same cloth, and that your appreciation lies in the same vein as mine.
I'm learning more of my druidic nature and heritage. I don't necessarily belong to a tribe or know what tribe my heritage is from.
You have no circle.
Not truly.
That we can converse about. I do wish to help you in this endeavor. And I thank you for going out of your way to speak on behalf of Loci in terms of our culture. I tell you this with the idea in mind that you may refuse, and that is acceptable with me. This is what I ask of you. I ask of you to locate the source of this deterioration and seal it away. You and I are in the same vein, Wolstag, so I understand that our powers, whilst vary in intensity, start off the same. I believe you understand how to eliminate or dispel certain magics from the world. When you come across the portal, dispelling it is the only way to seal it off. That in and of itself will be extremely difficult, as the power holding it and tethering it to this world is unlike anything that may be seen by normal practitioners of the arcane arts. Another way, it's a longer path, is finding the source of the portal and destroying that. If you destroy the source, you destroy the tether, and therefore destroy the portal. Whichever comes first, and whichever you see best fit.
Well, we already planned to get to the bottom of these earthquakes, then discovered it's much more than just earthquakes, so as long as these two are in, I think we can manage your quest.
I greatly appreciate your helpful nature. I feared that when Carrion told me about people sent by Snowcaster and Lotus, I feared you would be a lot more political in your nature. It's good to see that you are not. I now understand why the Lotus Estate sent you. He's a smarter man than I thought.
He seems to be that way.
Well, I believe that is all the information I can present to you. I hope you understand I cannot provide you with much, if anything at all. Many of the things we had are lost. Fires and the elementals that roam the area. And the people here are less than ideally accommodating.
All we need right now is a night's rest and a meal, so I think we should be okay.
That can easily be done. I do ask, since it is presented here, you don't belong to a circle. I find that odd.
I was raised by a surrogate father who found my mother dying in the woods.
It's unusual. I was told you were summoning forth lightning, transforming into flying creatures. Those are powers that are relatively far gone, and without a circle, I might add. You see, I believe, and please do not take any offense to what I am going to say, I believe that you lack the understanding of druids.
Yeah,
Is that not a far-out assumption?
Yeah, I just... My surrogate father Hogan taught me all he knew about my abilities, but having no actual experience himself as a druid, it was a learning curve, but I've managed, and I'll just kind of like grow a flower in my hand.
It's quite unusual. A druid grows stronger in power due to the circle they connect with. It would seem that there is a tether a lingering tether connecting you to a circle without actually being a part of it.
It's possible I'm connected to the circle that my mother was part of, but...
Your mother was a druid.
I believe so. When my surrogate father found me, the reason he found my mother was because he had saw a wolf running through the woods, wounded, but by the time he got to the wolf, it had transformed into a human.
Huh. So your mother was a druid. That is... You can see that there's a very perplexed look on her face. It is highly unusual for druidic abilities to be passed down through birth. There are usually rites and rituals that have to take place. Huh.
Well, I know that before she passed, she said some words and enchanted my totem here. And Hogan placed the totem upon me at birth.
I understand now. Your mother, rest her soul, upon her deathbed, sacrificed her powers and instilled them within you. That is a very unprecedented occurrence, as you know, or at least maybe you don't know, I guess. Eventually, if you decide to continue your path of learning, druids of, well, my nature, archdruids, our lifespans are extended. Which may happen to you one day. And may have happened to your mother, if she would have continued down her path. So as I said, it's very unusual for that essence to be given up, as it is the very essence that keeps us alive. But under rare circumstances, they can be given up. All powers can be relinquished, if given the chance. And the tether linking you to your circle is your mother. So take solace in that. What circle she was belonging to, I do not know. Do you happen to know her name?
I do not.
Well, I'm quite sorry.
1 second. I have to go. I think the wind might have just blew something big over.
Oh shit.
Yes.
That's-
right.
I did think I heard some rain at some point, so
You heard rain? I didn't hear rain.
I heard like a sounded like staticky, but I was assuming it was rain or something.
Interesting.
Well, this is
Um,
quite an interesting backstory we're getting.
She
Did
looks.
we know?
Wait,
Would I have known beforehand that, like, about the whole mother being a wolf and then going human? Because I don't think that's been brought up before.
I don't think that has ever been said. Really, all you knew was that,
The
Kid-
mother was
the-
found dead
yeah.
or dying by Hogan.
and the mother was a druid, but you never really knew that the mother was, like, transformed.
The
during
exact
that
same.
moment.
I didn't know the mother had the same abilities.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, this is so interesting. I want to know this mystery.
You can see that as Volstagg begins to process that, you can see the Ember Maiden kind of walks around the desk and sits on the edge and looks to the two of you. So, I sense, and please forgive me, I sense darkness within the two of you.
Yes. It's odd.
I have to go. The wind destroyed a window.
Oh,
shit, are you
Yes.
serious?
Shit, that
Yeah.
sucks. I'm sorry.
No.
Yikes.
So just keep me updated.
Yeah,
I'll send you the
we're gonna-
footage.
We're gonna end here soon, so don't worry.
All right. Sounds good.
Sounds good. Later.
Yeah.
Safe.
Stay safe.
Yeah, I'll try.
And so she looks at you and kind of, it's all right. It's also surrounded by a lot of light. You've, I can tell, done your best, both of you, in your respects, to atone for whatever darkness lies within. We all have it. I don't mean to make it seem as if what you possess is a problem. I just thought I would make it known.
I appreciate you making it known. I am intimately aware of my internal conflicts, and my process for atonement has been the same for much of the last 20 years. But now I do feel as if I am making some progress.
And it is good to feel that way, as you should. Atonement is a long and winding path, and she continues forward back behind the desk. And it is up to us to choose the ways in which we walk it. I sense that you are choosing to walk it in ways that will ultimately lead to atonement, or at least whatever form of it you wish to possess. But I believe that it's high time for you to get some rest. You have taken quite a bit of a beating, my friend, and we can reconvene at further notice and well, discuss more. And as she says that, you see that opening the blind with like no regard or respect, an orcish man with these long, kind of like braided hair pieces that are kind of scraggly, a big long beard, beefy as hell, a great axe strapped on the back, lots of leathers, and barges in. And you can see that Carrion pulls out a sword and is like, "Do you not have respect, sir?" And you can see that the Ember Maiden puts out a hand and says, "Carrion, we are in their space, remember?" See, Carrion rolls their eyes. Right. You see the orcish individual. The chieftain would recommend that you make your presence known to him before he cuts off all of your heads. You can see the Ember Maiden. Yes, we will let the chieftain see our new visitors. They are here on my behalf. They have authority on my end. You can see that the orc says, "Your authority is limited here, Ember Maiden. You understand that, yes?" You could see her kind of like, "Yes, I understand that. But as the deal I struck with the chieftain, my authority strikes somewhat. Not as equally as his, but somewhat. But yes, I believe that you should listen and make yourself known to the chieftain." So, have a good rest of your evening, and we will reconvene in the morning. You watch as she sits down. You can see the orc holding the cloth open, kind of pushes you all out and begins to walk you up kind of the winding path, leading you deeper and deeper into the tribe of Serivolk. And that is where we'll end this episode.
Alrighty.
So, unfortunately, Bryce had to leave, but that is okay. Hopefully he's doing good. But thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for watching. We love you guys very much. We hope you enjoyed. Enjoy your squirt sticks. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Peace.